Hey, what's going on? It's your boy KQKC Boxing throwing down another video. First, shout out to the LDBC. What's going on, John Black Johnny? Good morning to you, my brother. I'm glad to see you popping in this morning. Yes, sir. I'm always grinding, and that's what I do. All right. And you did read the caption right. Talk about Effie and final breakdown of the fight tonight against Sean Porter and Yo Dennis Ugas. There will be a hell of a fight tonight. What's up, Ricky Williams? Good morning, brother. I'm up early on my way out here to work. Hey, you got to do what you got to do, brother. And I like to hear that. You know, brothers out there going to work for theirs. That's right. You don't have to pull no shit out and tell them get that shit up. You know, you work for what you get. You know, you don't ask nobody for shit. That's what I like. That's what we need more of, especially in our community, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. So, anyway, I want to talk about Effie in Missouri. Hey, what's going on, BN Boxing News? What's going on, my brother? What's up, KQKC? Shout out. I'm here at work also. I like, okay. All right. Life of a Firmus. I heard that, brother. All right. One quick question. Muralac. Is it something like Muraluke, like in the 80s? My father's a diabetic, and he had an ingrown toenail. And it's something like iodine, but they call it Marilic, Marilic or something. But in the 80s, they used to call it Mar something. And he kept calling it that. I said, no, Dad, it's not that. So I went up to CVS and asked the pharmacist, and he said, no, it's Marilet, something like that. Anyway, I bought it anyway for him. And he put it on there, just like iodine, and it worked. So, but yeah, things like that when you're older, you still think back in the Castoroid days and shit. Ugh. But anyway, I'm glad you're working though, brother. Hey, do your thing, brother. All right. My cousin, he's a doctor now, medical doctor, and he started off as a pharmacist. And Carl, my guy, what's going on? Hi, what's going on? Hi, and happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you, Carl. You and your wife. All right. Good guy, Carl. Great guy. He support my channel, and believe it or not, Carl, this microphone I'm holding, your tax paid for this. You know, I mean, not all. I'm just saying what you donated. Help with the tax on this. Just a new microphone, and also, I did other things. See, what I do is I volunteer at the American Cancer Society once a week. That's due because of personal reasons. And my father has cancer also. It's in remission, so that's good. But I appreciate everything you do, Carl. I really do. And once, okay, just finished work until Monday. Happy days. I heard that, brother. And once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will. You be one of the people I think. A lot of people don't know about PayPal. If you don't have a super chat, you can go to PayPal until that person reach super chat. And matter of fact, when I do reach to that point, 1,000 subscribers, peace to the chat. Okay, Ricky, I know you working. When I do reach that super chat status, PayPal don't take out taxes. Super chat does. Yep. So anyway, let me get to Effie. I'm gonna start off with him first. Okay, he's fighting Monsieur. All right, and Monsieur is a veteran. He's a veteran that knows how to punch. No doubt. He does know how to punch. Now, Effie is taller. Now, when they faced off yesterday, you can see the height difference. But keep in mind, have Effie ever fought a southpaw? I don't know. Blessings to the chat. Blessing, Ricky. Hey, hey, all right. My man, Tony Dior. Yes, sir. The African self scholar showing the LDBC port. I like that, brother. Man, I heard that LDBC all day, baby. That's what we do. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Yes, sir. Abe Mahara. Don't, you know what? Let me write this down right now because I heard you got a channel and I want to subscribe to your channel. Okay. Hey, people did me like that. People supported me in the LDBC. And now I'm at 516 subscribers. And I'm on my way to hopefully 1,000, if I get enough subscribers. So don't worry. You're going to get some support. All right. And you're going to get my support. And I will subscribe to you. My word is my bond. We have to support each other. Black, white, Chinese, whatever. All right. We love boxing. This is a boxing community. And that's what we're going to do. All right. Now you're doing your first live chat. No problem. All right. And I talked to at, support you also. And that's my guy. That's my little nephew. So, that's what we do. Lawrence William in the house. What's up, my brother? I ain't seen you in a while. You all right? I hope so. Good, good, good. Now, Missouri is 46 and is coming off his first loss. Right. Effie will probably stop him in the mid rounds. Well, I hope so. Now, see, only thing about Missouri, he will keep coming. He will keep coming. Now, Effie is built like a Deontay Wilder. Okay. Now, but he's a little more skilled than Deontay Wilder at that age. But keep in mind, Effie is only 8-0, but with 8 knockouts. But have you ever fought competition like Missouri? See, this is a step up. This is a step up for Effie. This is the test. Can he keep him at bay with that jab? He's tall enough. His arm is long enough. Use that telephone pole jab like Deontay Wilder did against Deverne. When you get against the ropes, don't fight tall. Don't square up. Because once you start squaring up, then that's when they can go down low, especially Missouri. You see the arms on that cat? Man, he could bang. He can bang. And what I'm trying to say is that Effie, when you get him in the middle, you can fight tall. In the ring, fight tall. No problem. But never square up. When you square up, you easy to counterpunch on you. You receptacle to a right hand, right hook, because he's a southpaw, a right hook, and that straight left down the line. And keep your head off the line. He's young. Ronnie Shields is one of the best trainers out there. But you can't learn everything in only 8 fights. You have to get better, and better. Ricky Rams, thank you, sir. We're going to be having tons of fun. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the African Scholar. Yes, sir. Hey, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, brother, feel free to subscribe. Everybody that's in here. The WBC orders Deontay Wilder to face Dominic Brazil next. Yes, Carl, he did. Yes, they did. Well, which I don't know why, because he was going to fight him anyway. That was the next fight. Dominic Brazil. Because Deontay Wilder and Brazil, they already had everything going in motion. Now I'm gonna get to Deontay Wilder in a minute and the lucrative offer that DAZN wants to offer him. And I just want to finish up Effie real fast. Now, Effie, he does do everything skillfully. Ronnie Shield is moving him along correctly. You know, we all remember when he got ready to fight. I forgot the young man's name. He walked in the ring and turned around and walked out. What reason? I don't know. He still is not giving a clear answer. He said he was making a statement. Some say he was scared as hell. I don't know. But if you look at a big African guy like Effie Ajaba, then either your ass is scared or you don't have the skills or the skill set to keep his ass off of you. Or you can make a statement. But that's not making a statement, really. I mean, that ain't the time to make a statement. You know, if you're going to make a statement, why show up? I mean, don't you think so? If you're going to make a statement, stay your ass at home. Don't even show up for the fight and don't answer the phone. Lock the door, close the windows, the shades. That's making a statement. Don't bother me. I'm not coming, motherfuckers. You know, just don't show up. And I hope he didn't get no paycheck. But Effie should get one because he was ready to go. But I get it, you know. But keep in mind, Deontay Wilder is Deontay Wilder. Effie Ajaba is Effie Ajaba. They both is kind of built the same, but Deontay Wilder is more experienced. He have more cut muscles than Effie has. Now he looked good in the weigh-in yesterday. Very, very good. And you know what? I'm really excited about tonight because I really want to see what he can do with some competition. We all know when you start off, you start off, if you start off right and you got the right trainer, you're not going to start off as a prospect or a contender and you turn around and fight a number one guy or a number two in your division. You're not going to do that. That's suicide. You got to develop your skills. You got to develop your jab. You got to learn how, it depends on how you fight, but you got to learn how to hold your guard up. It don't matter how you fight, you got to keep them damn hands up. I don't care how you do it. Some do it like this, try to give them that shoulder and, pop off with a counter punch, or some come in like Earl and Leo Santa Cruz, a high guard. But when you start fighting and fighting and fighting, you'll learn how to throw that right around that guard. That's what Floyd did all day against Guerrero. That's what Earl Spence does. You throw around that guard. And when you throw around that guard and he feel that, woo-wee, watch out. What'd you say? Hey, KQ. What you saying? Okay, talk to me. What you say? What you need, Felix? You say, hey, KQ. Oh, okay. Abraham says, right. Okay. All right. You calling fights tonight? Well, you know what? That's the question I wanted to ask once everybody got in. I don't know if you all want me to call the fight or did y'all want to just chop it up and watch it together? I can't show it, I can't turn it up, but we can talk and converse back and forth if you want to do that because it's on regular Fox. See, all you have to have is a television and outlet and just turn it on. It's not on Showtime. It's not on DAZN. It's not on ESPN Plus. It's not on ESPN. It's on regular Fox, as far as I know. So, I mean, it's up to you all. If I could get on and, and just do a follow up after the fight, or I could get on and do the fight together, which I probably will do. What time the fight start? It's an early fight. It's gonna start at 7. Well, I'm Central Time, so when we talking about 7 o'clock here, maybe 8 o'clock. So, but check my my show more box, and I can tell you exactly what time it come on. All right. What time is that in the UK? You know what, Carl? That's a good question. Y'all time kind of confuses me because I think that's like 3 o'clock in the morning to y'all. I don't know. I got a book that gives you the time all around the world, New Zealand, everything, and here in the United States, Arkansas, all the 51 states here. So I need to find out. Okay. So, okay, that's 1620 now. Okay, okay. You got what, 1620? Okay, speak English, Carl. That's military. I never been in the military. Okay, but I got 1019 here. Okay, 1020. Okay, so 16, that's 4 o'clock, right? I think that's 4 o'clock. Hey, salute, Marcus. All right. Works either way. Okay, Ricky. All right. It works either way. Okay. Will you still be at work? Because, if you want me to chime in and you're at work, it's cool. See, I'm here for y'all, you know, and if you can't listen to it, it's no problem. I could jump on, you know, if you want me to. Okay, that's 4:20. Okay, 4:20 p.m. Okay. Now, we 10:20 Central Time. Okay. I will shoot you a Twitter and let you know exactly what time the fight come on, Carl. All right. I got the Twitter information. All right. So I will let you know. So check the Twitter this evening. All right. So, but again, with Effie, but feel free to ask questions. I don't have a problem with that. Like I say, I'm here for you all. You know, that's what I do. You know, hey, what's up, Kurt? Yes, sir. Are you really late? And I'm guessing. Okay, okay, I get it. Carl. I know it's nighttime over there now, and but don't worry. I will send you a tweet. Since we on Twitter buddies, and I'll send you a tweet and let you know exactly the time, and you can figure out the time over there. So, and I need to figure out the time over there too, because I need to keep up with the UK time. So, like that's how I get my breaking news of what's going on over there through ESPN and the UK. Okay, so but like I said, Effie, he has to fight tall in the middle. Missouri's no punk. He's a veteran and he is strong. Effie is only 8-0. Same thing like Carissa Shield was. Same thing I told you about what she had to do. That's the same thing he has to do. You know, when you're not experienced, just go on what you know so far. It'll come to you. But one thing every fighter has to know is how to hold when you hurt. When you hurt, you don't sit there and still try to fight back. You need to clear your head. Hold on. Hold on till the referee breaks you up. See, the reason why I brought that up is because Deontay Wilder did not know how to hold when he got rattled with Ortiz. But now he know, don't he? Yes. He know how to hold on and don't let go till the referee break you up. And if he say break, you still hold on. Let his ass come in there and say, okay, break. Okay? Then you break. If you have to do it again, do it again. DeGale did it all through the Eubanks fight. And the referee did not take now 1 point away. But of course, this is United States, and some referees are a little more stricter than others. It depends. But Effie should pull it out. I don't know how much gas Missouri has left in his tank in life. But he's no pushover. He's not coming in to lay down. Matter of fact, that fight might be better than you guys fight and Sean Porter fight. I really believe that. Now, if that happens, I'm talking about Effie. fight. All you have to do, if he's been working on it, he got to learn how to step around. He got to learn how to spin him, because he's fighting a southpaw. So that means that his jab hand or his lead right, put it that way, is the southpaw jab hand. So they both gonna be doing this because a jobber, he unless they've been practicing or inspiring, he ain't gonna know what to do. But I guarantee you, Missouri gonna know what to do. He gonna set it up. We all know everything works behind the jab. You can use it to blind your opponent. You can use it to measure your opponent to see can you touch him from there, which if he has a long reach, he can fight him on the outside. Because Missouri game, he got the same name as Amir Khan. His name is Amir Missouri. And his whole game plan is to get inside of Effie. Because, see, Effie has a long reach, and he might overthrow that right hand while he's inside. Just like a Sean Porter, come in, and he overthrow him. Just like Deontay was missing Fury. Bingo. Exactly. Eubanks Jr. won't hold onto that belt for a long fighting the way he does. Oh, no. You're right, Carl. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. He's not going to hold on to that fight, that belt very long, because he don't have any skills. And what I mean by skills, I'm talking about technical skills. What's up, Big Money? I'm talking about technical skills. He don't have that. He had what you call a run and gun. You running and jumping, something like a semi Roy Jones and a Sean Porter together. He's the same way with or without his father in there. He's just not a technical boxer. He's a brawler. The only reason why he caught DeGale was a step slower now. Matter of fact, he a couple steps slower. He did the right thing. If it's not there anymore and it's not there, why put yourself through that punishment and embarrassment? Why mess up your legacy? Oh, I forgot. They don't care about legacy no more. Legacy been gone with Frazier, with Ali, with Hagler, with Leonard. All them legacies gone. It's about the money now. That's what it's about. The money. That's what's happening. The money. That's their legacy. Who can get the biggest bag? Now, Deontay Wilder. Then I'm gonna get to Sean Porter and you guys. Look at Deontay Wilder. Now, he's the only heavyweight, maybe Ortiz, that went through hell and high water just to get where he is today. Just to get where he is today. Hell and high water. They weren't screaming out, you heard about that guy, Deontay Wilder? No, they weren't doing that. But he kept on. He kept on knocking motherfuckers out. But you still didn't hear his name. And I'm like, damn. Hey, I'm guilty. I'm guilty. Because I've seen him knock out like 3 people in a row. And I'm like, oh, okay. This motherfucker just a one-punch fighter. He somebody gonna tag him in the next fight, probably, But then he had fight 5 more fights and knocked him out. I said, okay, he got my attention now. He does. Ain't nobody else had his name in their mouth. But it wasn't what he was doing. It was who he knew Then once you start doing things better than other fighters been doing, as they claim, I don't see how you started fighting since you was 2 years old. You just started walking. Come on. They kill me with that shit. Oh, I've been fighting since I was 3 years old. I've been fighting since Zab Judah. I've been fighting since I was 4. Okay. Okay. And my boss, he said he knew he was gay when he sat on his uncle's lap when he was 3. Same shit. All right. Just be honest, motherfuckers. Damn. Just say I laced up some gloves and played around at the club. That's all. Now, Floyd, he has a picture of him with gloves on. Now, his mommy probably put them on him, but he's just standing there. He's not moving. He's not doing anything. But Deontay Wilder, he didn't know shit about boxing. He didn't. He didn't know what governing bodies was. He don't know how many belts it was. He just did it for extra money. He was a dishwasher. He was a single dad. His baby mama was somewhere, getting her groove on. You know what I mean? So he took it upon himself, like a man, and made some extra money. Then when he found out that he could get paid by boxing, he said, hell, sign me up. And like I said yesterday, all right, Ronald Finger, just listen. Hey, you always can listen, brother. All right. So Mark Brilliant said, hey, look, hold your arm out. I think I told this story yesterday. Hold your arm out. And Deontay Wilder said, what for? He said, just hold your arm out. So he held it out. He said, damn. How long is your reach? He said, I don't know. He said, well, how tall are you? He said, I don't know, about 6'5", 6. He said, more like 6'6", He said, you know what? Go in the back and, help him out, see what he can do, And, he can do nothing, He didn't know how to throw a punch. To this day, he's still very unskilled as far as the sweet science is concerned. But Mark Brilliant, one of the best amateurs we have, took the mold and formed it and built it up and made it a champion, a WBC heavyweight champion. Now, as you notice, not only a right hand, okay, we know that. That's the given. He know how to throw a jab straighter than straight. When he knocked out Stavern, did you see how he torqued his body? See, when you torque your body, that brings power from your feet all the way to here. And he threw a punch so straight, it knocked him straight out. Straight out. Don't you think that's learning on the job? And guess what? Another thing. He got into that because of his daughter. She had what we call spinal bifida. You paralyzed from right here all the way down to the behind. Oh, I gotta go get my haircut. All the way down to your behind. And she had on a back brace. So he kept boxing. He kept winning. He kept getting, paycheck after paycheck. She's skipping now. She's skipping all the way to McDonald's. They showed her skipping with him to McDonald's. That's a story. He didn't look for boxing. Boxing found him. That's why I'm saying that I'm not mad at him if he take that DAZN deal. You have to do, and this everybody in the chat, you have to do what's best for you and your family. Forget about what I say. Forget about what he say, her say, they say. You do what's best for your kids and your family. Don't worry about Al Heyman. He's an advisor. He's still gonna get his cut no matter who you sign with. And if so, oh well. If that wasn't true, oh well. You gotta do what's best for you. Deontay Wilder's not getting no younger people. And you can't be mad at him. You know? If you're a Deontay Wilder fan, you ride with him no matter where he goes. Look at me. I love the Charlos. I give anything to meet them. And Jamel took that loss. I was brokenhearted just like his brother was. But I know that that's not the end of the world. I know that sometimes an L could be a good thing. A lot of good fighters take that L. But see, that's the problem. As I mentioned on my live stream, that O, a lot of people don't want to let it go. See, that's what separates the men and the cowards. That O. That's what separates them from being real champions. Now, I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I'm not trying to be a fanboy. But Wilder, he didn't give a shit about that O. He didn't give a shit about that WBC strap. He fought Ortiz, the boogeyman of the heavyweight division, and he didn't have to. But he's already a champion in heart. When you're a champion in heart, you fight anybody, anywhere, at any time. He didn't even mention about money. Money is last on his list at that time. See, this is all the shit he been through. Then he fought him, and he almost lost that O. He almost lost that strap. He's in a fight, got rocked, and he didn't even have to be there. But that's what champions do. Look at Earl Spence. He didn't have to fly all the way across the damn pond to fight Kell Brooks in his own backyard. He never fought in front of fans like that, hollering, cussing him out, seeing Sweet Caroline. And Kell Brooks trying to manhandle him. But what Earl do? What I say he does? He get warmer, hotter, 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 just like an engine, just like my motorcycle. That motherfucking engine will burn your leg if I ride from here out to Chicago. Yes, that's Earl Spence. He warms up after round after round after round. So here we got Deontay Wilder. He got rocked. And I explained to the UK knuckleheads, the ones that say, well, the referee saved him. And I keep telling these knuckleheads, no, the referee did not save him. The bell did not save him. It's a law, not by the Boxing Federation. It's a state law. If you take too much punishment in the previous round, you must, at the beginning of the next round, call timeout and go see the corner doctor. That is a rule. That's a state rule by Congress, by Republicans and Democrats in the state of New York. Because, see, a boxer got killed in the ring. No more of that shit. No more. We don't want to have it. So we're going to keep it on the safe side. Now, will other states have it? I don't know. I just know they record. I just know what they rules are. That is PBC Mecca for boxing now. So I'm not mad at you, Mr. Wilder. Do what you can. Prosper. Enjoy your life. If they gonna offer you a bag, why not take it? Everybody else taking it. We get it. You're a good man at heart. We get it. You don't worry about money. We understand that. We know that you are one of the old champion-minded fighters. Legacy first, money last. But take that bag. You deserve it. You went through a lot of wars. You knocked out a lot of people. And how the hell can people from the UK say he ain't been fighting nothing but cruiserweights, but they heavyweights? But yeah, but they used to be cruiserweights. Well, everybody used to be something. Of course. Floyd used to be a featherweight. Now he's a welterweight. Everybody used to be something. Keith Thurman, always been a welterweight in the pros, but he was something different in amateur. What is it that they don't understand? Why is that so hard? Yes, Evander Holyfield was a cruiserweight. Then he moved to heavyweight. Cruiserweight days are gone. Happy days are gone. Now, happy days are here again. He's heavyweight. No, hey, everything he did at cruiserweight don't count when it comes to heavyweight. Just like Usyk, he cleaned out the cruiserweight division, but it don't mean diddly as a heavyweight contender. Terence Crawford, he cleaned out the 140. That don't mean shit at 147. So understand this. Don't hate on Wilder. I know what you all saying. Oh, the LDBC don't want him to go to the zone because Eddie Hearn this and that. Listen, Eddie Hearn don't run the zone. He is CEO of president of Matchroom Boxing. He just helped get the app going. We don't hate the zone. We don't dislike nobody. We don't hate nobody. We might prefer a fighter over another one, maybe. But we respect any fighter that goes in the ring. They risking their lives. They have their wives in the audience crying. Look at Arthur Spilker. When he got, I'm not going to even say what he got knocked out of him by Deontay Wilder. His wife was right there on the side. And the doctor said, look, hey, read my lips. Get the fuck back. And he out there knocked out. You know, and she's talking, she's talking Polish and doing this and doing that, but hey, look, we got this. He gonna be okay. So he got up, his eye bleeding and everything, and hey, Deontay Wilder will knock your lights out. Now, I read an article in the UK. And y'all hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed to KQKC, feel free to do so right now. I'm trying to get to 600 now. All right, I appreciate it. Now, again, so I get that. See, now, only thing I don't like when a fighter gets knocked out. No, I'm finna get to you guys important in 1 second. All right, I'm gonna read the chat too. And only thing I don't like about a fighter when they get hurt, knocked out, is when the promoter sit there idly by and don't even recognize it. Don't throw in the towel himself. Don't tell them to stop it. Just sit there and smile while motherfuckers taking pictures of them. Now, if you can't guess who I'm talking about, You know, trust me, you know, Floyd Mayweather. Badu Jack had a cut the size of my asshole going down his face, his forehead. They had to take and put staples in it and stitches on the inside because it was down to the white meat. Because when Marcus Brown hit him with that uppercut, it busted open wider. So Badu Jack's wife, hell, I don't blame her. She stepped out in the aisle, getting ready to go up there to stop the fight herself. Hey, that's my man. That's my husband. That's the father of my kids. You're not going to kill him, Floyd. I don't blame him. You want a woman like that going to ride and die with your ass. Real talk. That's right. You got a woman that's going to stick by you, that care for you. And his kids sitting right there. No. This is not going on in front of my kids. That's real talk. But of course, Floyd Mayweather, the one that need all the attention, when see, he's something like Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard was a bad motherfucker in the ring, wasn't he? Yes, he was. Floyd Mayweather, pretty boy, money. He was good in the ring. The best defensive fighter I ever seen. Could do a shoulder roll out this world. He didn't create it, but he perfected it. He could throw a check hook like no one else can. He didn't create it, but he perfected it. But soon as they step out that ring, it seemed like they become a different person. An asshole. That type of person. Don't care about nobody but themselves. Maybe they missed the limelight or something like that. I don't know. Floyd act like he can't breathe without money. He always want to be on TV. He put out false narratives so we can talk about him. You know, ain't no way he gonna fight Manny Pacquiao. There's no way he gonna fight nobody at 42 and sitting there bragging about how much money he got. Deontay Wilder, he don't like him. What have Deontay Wilder done to Floyd? I wonder. Maybe because they're talking about Deontay Wilder more than him now? Or because him and Anthony Joshua are best friends? Oh, yeah, they are. And you didn't know that, did you? Yeah, they have autograph sessions together. Paulie, too. Paulie and James DeGale are great friends. Matter of fact, Paulie was in his corner with the Eubanks fight. There's nothing wrong with making friends across the pond. Look at Carl. I would love to meet him in person because I think me and him have a lot in common. He's a hard-working guy. Check out his Twitter page. See how hard he works. See how hard his wife works. See, when you have a woman like that that's going to ride and die with you, man, you better hold on to her. Shit. I've been divorced twice. So marriage just ain't for me. But never got taken for child support because I always took care of my kids. My oldest daughter is a doctor now. She's a PhD doctor. My second daughter, she's a occupational therapist now. My third daughter is going to her first year in college this year. And my son is about to be a freshman. He is a freshman in high school. I got to stay on him, though. But I got good kids. And they recognize that. They recognize that I'm there for them. So I never got taken for child support or nothing like that. but it is what it is. Now, Sean Porter and Mr. Yo Dennis, you guys. Oh, let me read this chat real fast. Carl Carol, that's so what did it say? That's so true. A good champion would take on anybody. Oh yes. Oh yes. If you are a champion and you are not scared of that you confidence in your skills. You confident that you can beat that person. Then why not? Put your belt on the line. Put your money on the line. Put your O on the line. You know how many fighters out there they got that's undefeated but won't fight each other? Plenty. I'm talking about plenty out there. They won't fight each other. And I don't think it's all about money. I think it's because you look at his record and you can see 21 and 0, 30 and 0. You know, it sounds good, you know, when you hear it. See, that's what's wrong with Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn. See, Eddie Hearn knows that if he fight Deontay Wilder, it's a great chance he will lose. Then guess what? He gonna say, "Oh, there you go. All the fun is gone. All endorsement is gone away. Oh well, I ain't gonna be making that much money no more. I'm sorry, baby. I can't buy you that Lamborghini and Bugatti I was gonna buy you. You know, but you shouldn't think like that. You should think about the fighter health first. And he lived to fight another day. And one loss doesn't make you a bad fighter. One loss can make you a good fighter, a better fighter. You learn from your mistakes, just like a kid, just like a basketball player, just like a football player. You make a mistake, you learn from it. When I was playing basketball in high school, my coach said, "Look, go man to man." I told him to play zone. See, in high school, you can play either one. And we playing the zone. The man went zip right by me and scored and got fouled. And I got it chewing out like nobody ever seen. I went man to man the rest of the game. And my man didn't score no more on me. You got to learn from your mistakes. Canelo Alvarez said that was the best lesson he ever had when he fought Floyd Mayweather. Floyd showed him composure. He showed him balance. He feinted real good. And he took a little bit of Floyd from him and used it in his game. That's That's honesty. That's what you do. That's what you learn from. Watch when Jamal Charlo go out there. Jamal Charlo, I'm sorry. Yes, he lost to Tony Harrison. Yes, it's going to be a rematch. But watch. See, he made a mistake by headhunting last fight. And Charlo don't fight like that. I know. I know. I'm a fan. I know. I got a junk drive full of Charlo fights. So I know for a fact he doesn't fight like that. But he was trying to make a statement. I get it, you know. But like I say, you don't go looking for a knockout. You let the knockout come to you. And sparring with Earl Spence didn't help any because it was fatiguing him. When you sit down on your punches too fast, too early on every shot, you're going to get fatigued. See, that what happened to Pedraza in Lomachenko. He painted his face, yes, but he didn't sit down on every punch. He scored points, but he didn't sit down on every punch. He picked and chose his spots. Even the commentators say, "Hey, look, he got to pick and choose his spots better." And that's what he did. Now, Sean Porter and Yo Dennis, you guys. Two good fighters. One is very technical. One is taller. One is Cuban, but don't fight the Cuban style. He fights the slash Floyd Mayweather style. That means he's a slick boxer. He will work that jab. He will work behind that jab. He has good punch placement. He know when and where to punch. He will feint good. You guys will work you up top for maybe 2 or 3 rounds. Then surprise your ass and hit you in the body and sit down on that punch. And you ain't know he was coming because you used to getting hit at top. Then he gonna mix it up on your ass. Then Sean Porter, he's gonna go and revert back to his old ways, mauling and grawling and trying to open up his guard with his head. And guess what? You guys, he's probably already doing it in sparring. He gonna stop. He gonna stop Sean Porter from running in there. All you gotta do is hit him with an uppercut. Just don't move back. Move side to side. If you move back, Sean Porter gonna run and counter you because he don't cut off the ring. He chases you. He follows you. That time Keith Thurman hit him with a wallop punch. He chased him down and got tangled in the rope, still trying to get him. Then his father, K. Diddy, I call him K. Diddy. He said, "What the hell you doing?" I was just trying to get that shot back because he got me with a good shot. Yeah, he did. But running and chasing after him, you get caught again. So you guys, he's going to use his skill. He's going to pull everything out the book to fight Sean Porter. He has the best corner. We all remember Kester Maor, right? Kester Maor, he fought, well, he's supposed to have been fighting Floyd Mayweather. Now, what happened to that fight? I don't think Floyd wanted to fight him. He kept saying he wanted to fight him, but he ended up fighting Diego Corrales. And Diego Corrales pretty much turned him into a star along with Oscar De La Hoya. So maybe he didn't need that Castro Mayor fight, but he could fight too, Castro Mayor. But then you got Sean Porter. He may wait on a second time. But when the last time Sean Porter never made weight? That's unprofessional to him. Let him tell it. Sure, K. Diddy won't be in his corner tonight. I don't know what's going on. I've been trying to find out this morning. It's something is going on between those two. For one, you don't have your son sign a contract with his father. Then you turn around, well, I can put Sean on the shelf anytime I want to. Because, see, I got a contract on his ass. Why would you put your son on the shelf and he making your ass money and him money? Why would you do that? Unless you just one of them type of fathers that living through your son. We seen Floyd Mayweather and Floyd Sr. go at it all the time. But that's just the Mayweathers. That's just how they lived and brought up. But these two guys, they was thick and thin. But sometimes too close can be too close. That's why Mike Stafford had to take a walk. Because anytime your fighter tell you to shut the fuck up. What? And you shut up? Oh man, no way. I would have left and got changed and went home. Do Virgin Hunter like that and see what happens, Mr. Broner. You don't talk to your trainer like that. You respect him. He watching your back while you out there because you can't watch it. Because if you do, you're going to get knocked the fuck out. That's right. Like Telefino Lopez. He's young. He's aggressive, but he's still learning. They told him the same thing. Every time they was hollering out instructions to him, he would look back. So when he came in the corner and said, look, I'm going to tell you this. Don't look back at us when we holler instructions. You're going to get hit with something you don't want to get hit with. He's just a contender, young. That's all. He young and hungry. You know, maybe no one that never told him that. They was too quick to put him up there without going over everything. I mean, that's pretty much common sense. You know, you don't turn around and say, what? You know, you're going to get cold cocked. Protect yourself at all times. So Sean Porter going to be Sean Porter. Yes, he's going to try to box with you guys. And it is you guys. He corrected 4 times. He says it's pronounced Yugas and not Yugas. So, therefore, Sean's going to try to box him. You know, Sean throws jabs sometimes. He just throws jabs as a range fighter to see how far he can have to run to tackle you. That's all. He's not using it as a skill set. Just as a range finder. That's all. Just throwing out there. He even pawed out there. And we all knows when he's get ready to faint. For some reason, he doesn't hide it. He does this and move in. Everybody knows that. So that's no secret. You're going to see that tonight too. I guarantee it. See, when you're a veteran and you've been fighting long as Sean, people complain. I'm going to get to the chat in a minute. I'm sorry. People going to complain. People going to say, well, he headbutted me. He cut me over the eye. He using his head. You know, look, 8 weeks ago who you fighting. Longer than that. That's when your training camp starts. You know what type of fight he brings. It's up to you and your team to find a way how to fight him. What can stop him? How you can stop him? Keith Thurman, he won. He didn't knock him out because he has a chin. But Keith Thurman, he gave him a lot of lateral movement. He will slug with him sometime and get the best out of it. Then he'll pull out and do a lot of little lateral movement again. Then he'll work again and do the same thing, just like he did Danny Garcia. He hit Danny Garcia with a thunderous blow, knocked him off balance. Then he tried to go after him, but the bell came not too long afterward. Then the next round, he boxed. Then the last 3 rounds, he boxed. Everybody booed. But he knew what he was doing. He knew how far ahead he was on the scorecards. But that ain't how you want to win, though. You want to make it exciting. You don't want the crowd booing. You want to put asses in these seats. How you think Broner is getting all these fights? All these eliminators? All these title fights? Because he put asses in the seats. That's why. Not because he won't let his hands go. It's just because he's a damn fool. They like entertainment. That's what Floyd did. How you think he became pay-per-view king? Hell, he came in with Romans carrying him in a chair against Arturo Gatti. Showmanship. See? Showmanship sells. But those days are over. Floyd set the trend for that, yes. But those days are over with. Floyd did that, been there. It's time for Adrian Broner to grow up and pay attention. Now, psychologically, they say when you get knocked down or your pride is hurt, you're scared to get hit again. So maybe that's why he won't let his hands go until the 12th round. Because he will go for it. It just be the last round, and he knows it. So he tried to go for it. He don't want to do it in the early rounds. He don't want to take no punishment for some reason. But it's not about Adrian Broner. It's about Sean Porter. And Sean Porter is the stronger fighter. He's a shorter fighter, but he's a stronger fighter. But Dennis, Dennis, you guys, he gonna have to fight a smart fight. A smart fight. His defense gonna have to be tight. I mean tight. Because we know what Sean Porter gonna do. First of all, he gonna smother his punches. That's what Sean does. His father, time after time, tell him to take one step back. Then go to work. But he just swinging just to be swinging. Then he might go on the head, and that's all. Referee pull him apart, back in the center. Don't let him back you up, you guys. Back him up. Keep your jab and your hands up. Don't get hit with nothing silly. Your defense is your offense. People have to understand that. The tighter your defense, the better your offense will be. Because that's less body shots, which will not make you fatigue. Less head shots, less cuts, less for blood to get in your eyes and you can't see. So that's what he got to do tonight. Now, I said I'm gonna read the chats. If you haven't subscribed to KC, feel free to do so. I'm working on my next 100, and if you can, feel free to do so. I appreciate it. What's up, fellow? Greetings from the north side. Yes, sir. Greetings from the south side, Chicago. Yo, salute OG. Yes, sir. Gutter Live TV. Bottom South D Town. Hit that like button. Yes, sir. All right. Laughing out loud, huh? Yes, sir. I do have you crack it up, daughter. I see you got a mic. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir, I do. Thank you. I hope it sounds better, you know. So, like I say, I'm doing this for you all and for the sport of boxing. I love boxing. And, sometimes I listen to my own video to see how I sound. So I hope it is a better sound. And you can understand me better. So, um, so that's that. Hey, okay. The Mac OGKQKC. Okay, Slew Fat. Okay. What's that? Montan South D Town. Fans, we all respect you more if you take the tough fight, even if you lose. Muhammad Ali, he has multiple losses. I don't even have to read no more. I know where you're going. You're right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to say about AJ. Okay. What's up, CVP Junior? Appreciate the content, brother. Hey, no problem. No problem. Look, no, I'm gonna get back to you. No disrespect to other channels, especially in the LWC, but I want you all to know my boxing knowledge. I don't want to have a line full of people down on the bottom of my screen talking and this and that. I just don't. I want you all to know me. I want to know you. That's how I want to do it. And plus, some people that's on your channel might say something that would get your channel striked. I have seen it 3 times already. They didn't mean to do it, but it happens. So me, Fanon, 78, we do that. That's what we do. And I want you to know my boxing knowledge. So, but I appreciate that, Carl. So D Thomas in the house. KQKC in chat. Salute. Today's pro sport of boxing. Look like college football. Yes, sir. I see it. Yes, sir. But where I leave off at, Carl, let me see, JC, okay, I got Mike, okay. AJ seems to want to be financially secure before he takes um any risk in my option, which makes him look bad. Right. Okay, that's so true. A good champion would take on anybody. Yes, that's it. Now what made Anthony Joshua scared to take on a fight? I'm not going to say right now what exactly, but I can tell you that Eddie Hearn had something to do with it. And Barry Hearn already said it out of his own mouth. And I hate this word. Y'all know I do. Let it marinate. Yeah, let it marinate. It's worth 300 million right now, but it can be worth 700 million later. I can't stand that shit. We want to see the fights today. We might not be here later. Anything can happen. Look at Tom Bell, great featherweight fighter in the UK. Got killed. Yes, drive-by shooting, and they weren't even trying to shoot him. I'm not saying that it's worth life and death that we see this fight, but tomorrow is not promised to anyone. Well, if Deontay Wilder go out there and fight another heavyweight from Argentina and get caught and lose, there goes the fight. Because, see, Deontay Wilder would fight anybody anywhere. He would put that O on the line. But Anthony Joshua, he methodically and think it out and cherry pick his fighters. He's fighting Gerald Miller, who never, ever fought a top 10 fighter ever. But that's his American debut. Don't get that, huh? I don't get it either. What happened to Wembley, April the 13th? Are they going to sue Eddie Hearn? Or are he going to replace him with some contenders that nobody never heard of? Because, see, trust me, Wimbledon is not going to lose no money unless they pay for what they could have made. That's right. But see, Eddie Hearn playing games. They don't want to fight. They don't want to fight Wilder this year. Last year, he said probably 2020, and he's right. But Wilder has options. He has options. He can fight anyone, anytime, anywhere. He is a free agent. That's why I'm not mad at him if he go over to the zone and take that bag. He can get on a fight-to-fight deal. It renew itself. You know how some people get on a month-to-month rent basis? That's what he can do. Get on a fight-to-fight basis. The contract keep renewing itself. Keep renewing itself every month. He can do that. and still get that bag. Oh, I'm sorry, that was just a notification. Yeah, just like Canelo. Everybody was all up in arms about that deal. But you got to read the fine print. The fine print say, yes, this is what you get. But it's always a but in there. You have to win. And you have to win decisively. Clear cut. You'll get a purse, but you ain't gonna get this cut. So they go out and get who? Rocky Fielding. So you can start getting some of that money. You never know who gonna be next after Danny Jacobs. Now, Danny Jacobs, he's a slick fighter. Now, Canelo got him on power. I don't care what no one says, how they size it up. There's no way. There's no way he's gonna knock Canelo out. So what he got to do? What is he good at? Lateral movement. Get in, get out. Make them miss, make them pay. That's what you got to do. The whole fight. Forget the knockout. Don't even try to go for the knockout. If the knockout is there, leave it alone. Because Canelo got a chin. He will counter you. And you might not get up. As Amir Khan. He'll tell you. So that's what you got to do. Use your boxing skills. Canelo could box, but he can't box that well. He practiced how to box against Triple G for that second fight. He fought on the back foot. Just a little bit. But how can you fight Mexican style if you bagging up? That's Triple G. I'm going to come forward and I'm going to fight Mexican style. Mexican style ain't, running back. Mexican style is standing there and slugging. Something like Leo Santa Cruz. And that's another one that pisses me off. Why would you want to fight Abner Maris a third time and you already beat him twice? When you can fight Gary Russell Jr. and unify. You know why? Because Gary Russell Jr. is a slick black fighter. Yes. He's not going to sit there or stand there and throw 200 punches per round. He going to get in and he going to get out. Argumentally, he was to have the fastest hands in boxing. Now, you have to be the judge of that. Amir Khan said he has the fastest hands. But it's a difference in fastest hands and being accurate. I think Earl Spence is very accurate. His hands is not fast as Gary Russell Jr., but he's very accurate. He has an over 80% ratio of accuracy. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. If you land 50% of your punches in a fight, you're going to win the fight. No doubt. You're going to win that fight. Real talk. Yes, sir. I know it's been an hour, but this is the last time I talk to the fight tonight. So I just want to get it in, But I think I might hop on tonight. Who? We got somebody new in the chat? Man, who's that? Andy Aden. Okay, hi from Indonesia. All right, how you doing, my brother? I'm glad you was able to chime in. All right, welcome. I'm from the Chicago, United States. All right. If you want to hit that like button, you're welcome to it. You want to hit the subscribe button, I will appreciate it. All right. You're always welcome. So, but as I was saying, D. Thomas, oops. Okay. Start putting some of that pressure from AJ and start apply to Santa Cruz. Yes, you're right. That's what we need to do. Pressure Santa Cruz. He talking about I'm not scared of nobody. I fight anybody anywhere. Okay, then fight Gary Russell Jr. What's the problem? What's taking you so long to make the fight? You both fight for PBC. Al gonna get y'all together, make the fight just like that. What's the problem? Leo? Huh? What's the problem? Unify. Do it for your father. You always bring up your father. Do it for your father there. I think that would be one good fight to see, along with Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence, Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. Now, we can stop talking about Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, less off and on, because that fight is not going to happen in 2019. We know that. I think get through fighting Gerald Miller. That's it, probably for him this year, because he said he likes to train in January. Why January? I don't know, but he probably got 2 fights lined up for next year. He still is a young fighter, though. That's the thing about it. He's still a young fighter, so he still have time to grow. But you got to leave those weights alone. Weights makes you fatigue. Sure, it look good. That's right. And to some women, it might feel good. But when you get in that ring, and when that 10th round come, and you fighting someone that got great stamina, you might just get knocked out. Not because your guard ain't up, it's just because your ass is tired. When you fatigue, you start throwing crazy shots, crazy punches. You can't lift your arm all the way up to guard and put up your defense. That's what fatigue does to you. So, if you're trying to age out Wilder, it's not going to work. If Wilder's 35, it's still not going to work because your power is the last to go. Deontay Wilder didn't have 400 amateur fights. Deontay Wilder never been in grueling fights. He don't have no scar tissues. Deontay Wilder is fresh just like you. Matter of fact, Deontay Wilder don't have to do nothing but stick that jab out there and hit you with that right hand, and that's it. It's a wrap. So, what you waiting on? I don't know. But it all comes full circle. As I always say, the seeds you plant will be the motherfucking fruit you harvest. Real talk. Karma is a bitch. Real talk. Now, AJ is a fine young man. There's no doubt about that. He's a great guy. There's no doubt about that. But I really believe that he just don't have the heart for a Deontay Wilder. If you in the chat, it was the had 3 belts, and you had 1 belt to go to be the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, would you go get it from Deontay Wilder? No matter how big and how many knockouts he have, would you have the heart to do it? Tony Dior said yes. I would too, Tony. See, if I lose, at least they said I tried. If I lose, at least I have respect If I win, I have all the belts. And I call whatever I want to call when I want to call it. Except the IBO. That's computerized rankings. I'll probably drop that because I don't even want to pay the sanction fees for that. See, that's the risk. Like you said, Tony, that's the risk you take. But everybody else around you will respect you. First, as a man, and second, as a champion. That's where you get your respect. That what makes your legacy. Yes, Anthony Joshua, he captured 3 belts in 2017, 18, whatever. He went for the last belt, but fell short. But he had heart. He went for it. You know how it go. I'd rather for them to say that than say Anthony Joshua had all the belts except one, but he would not get it. He was scared because of Deontay Wilder had the belt. So, therefore, he ended up not being the undisputed heavyweight champion. So, what would you do? I would say make the fight. Make the fight. Let's do this. Let's get this over with. It's only one king in the heavyweight division, and it's not the Gypsy King. So we gonna do what we came out and set out to do. It can only be one champion. One champion. We talking about one belt. It's taking 3 years to make a fight for one belt. One belt. Just one belt. That's all we talking about. He got 3. Not 4, 3. And he won't even go for it. What's up, Lauren Nichols? All right. KQK salute from Flint. Yes, sir. That's my girl, Lauren. She representing Flint. Clarissa Shields in the house. Now, I just want to say this since Lauren popped in. Clarissa Shields, no matter what you say about her, she does a lot for her city, a lot for her community. I hear what people say about her teeth, how she dressed. She's an athlete. She's not into all that looking and this and that. She's looking into being a champion. All that would come down the line later. She's still young. And she's beautiful the way she is. So when people talk about other people like that, they ain't got shit to do. They hate on people. That's all. Yes. Yeah. Anthony Durrell, Andre Durrell, Carissa Shields. Floyd is from Michigan too. Jadion Love, he's from Michigan. Michigan has put out some good fighters, just like Philadelphia. Yeah, Grand Rapids, Flint, Detroit, Tommy Hearns, the Crunk Gym. Remember what Emmanuel Lewis used to say, may he rest in peace. Knockouts sell. Adonis Stevenson said that. And I'm glad he's doing better. He's at home now. He's almost back to himself again. But see, anything can happen in boxing. Anything can happen in boxing. That's why I tell everybody. That's why I tell my LWC brothers, look, don't think this Mikey Garcia fight going to go the way you think it's going to go. Yes, Mikey had fought lesser competition. But Mikey, he doesn't do everything great, but he does everything good. And Derrick James himself, he said the same thing. Earl never fought anyone this technical before. True. Because, see, when Earl was little, he fought another guy just as technical as he when he was in the amateurs. I ain't going to say little. And his father was in the stands. I probably told you this story too. His father was in the stands, and his father said, look at him. You know, he talking to this guy next to him. Look at him. He doing the same thing over and over again. The guy got his number. And then the guy next to him told him, hey, look, all you got to do is do this, 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 and that. He said, okay, wait a minute, what's your name? He said, Derrick. He said, look, Derrick, you think you could show him a few things? And he said, yeah, I think I can show him a few things, you know. Well, write down your number and tell me where your gym is at, and I'll bring him by there and see can you get him to use his left this way or that way, whatever. And that was Derrick James. And he been with him ever since he was 16 years old. That was Derrick James. All right, Carl. Peace. Yes, that was Derrick James. He's, I would say, the young, up and coming trainers. He does a lot over there in Dallas. Charles Hatley, Regis Prograis, Rob Brandt, Charlos, Maurice Hooker, Dallas. Well, hell, the South, they making some noise. Texas is making some noise. It used to be Philadelphia, yes. It used to be Vegas, yes. But whoever thought Texas, the Republican state, the one that killed more people a year than ever. Lethal injection. Chicago leads in murders. I hate to say that, but it does. But Texas is doing great things, though. These guys are fighting. Then Charles Hatley came up short against Charlo, but he was a good fighter before that, you know. And Derrick James is one of them new hip hop fighters. He get in the ring and box with you. That's what type of fighter he is. You know, we know Freddie Roach problem. I get it. You know, Ronnie Shield, we understand. You know, he's a little older. You know, but Derrick James is one of them hip hop new trainers, and he sees everything. He's more disciplined. He has Earl always fighting a very good, disciplined fight. He does. And I respect him for that. So, but I'm not going to hold you. I've been on here an hour and a half. But I would get a notification. I'll put up a notification and let you know if I'm going to call the fight tonight. And that way, if you want me to call the fight, just leave a message, a comment in this stream. Soon I upload it. I'll make sure you can leave a message, comments. All right. Anybody that didn't hit that subscribe button, feel free to do it now. Anybody that didn't hit the notification bell, feel free to do it now. All right. And I really appreciate everyone that come to my live stream. I really do. Lauren, I really appreciate you. So now I might just do that tonight because see, like I say, I do it for you all. I want to get to know my subscribers. I want them to get to know me. You know, I really do. What's up, my man? Great chat, KQKC. See you later. Okay, yeah, peace, my brother. Peace. Yes, sir. I always try to give a good chat, and I know what I'm talking about. If I'm not for sure, I'll let you know. Hey, I look into it, or, oh, you know what? I wanted to. Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to talk about Bud Crawford and Amir Khan. Now, uh, uh, they gonna be fighting on the same day that Danny Garcia and Adrian Granada is gonna fight on. Now, I don't know if it's the same time, but we all know that Danny Garcia is PBC. We know that for a fact. What's up, Huck Bradley? Excuse my lateness, but we in here. Oh, yes, man. I heard that. Hey, it's better late than never. Okay. Salute KQKC. Damn good live stream. Hey, I always try to do it, man. You know, like I said, I'm a young channel and I'm trying to do what I can, man. But I know Crawford is with ESPN Plus. So I know I'm gonna call that fight. Now, Danny Garcia is with PBC. Now, I don't know how they're gonna play that, but I don't think Granados and Danny Garcia is gonna be a pay-per-view. They just don't have the no, no. They can't be pay-per-view. Now Bud Crawford and Khan, they're gonna be on ESPN Plus. I'm pretty much 100% sure of that. Because Terrence Crawford both supposed to be Mr. ESPN Plus. They basically created that for him. But Terrence Crawford is getting older too. That's why we need to see this fight between him and Earl. No excuses. No excuses. Win, lose, or draw. No excuses. Both men are getting older. Terrence Crawford, I think he 30 or 31 or close to it. Your prime is starting to wind down. Your prime is starting to slow down. We don't want y'all in y'all prime. I'm going to tell you straight up. I don't want to see it. I want to see a good fight. I want to see a good thought out fight. I want to see Earl go to work. I want to see Terrence switch up. I want to see not has-beens. I want to see champions. And I don't think it's fair that we're not getting it. I mean, what should we do? Should we boycott every boxing channel or app out there? And then when they look, you say zero here, zero there, nobody but two people sitting there, nobody but reporters in there. I mean, what? What do we have to do to get fights? Should we write a ladder? Oh, Crawford is 30, but have not been in many battles. No, he hasn't. He hasn't really took a black eye, swollen eye, a busted nose, a broke nose. No, he hasn't. But then again, Floyd only got cut one time in 23 years. That says a lot. It can say either you got a good defense or your ass ain't fought nobody. So which one is it? Which one is it? Now, Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence always going back and forth about their resumes. But Earl Spence, he did fight a good fight against Kell Brooks. Kell Brooks was stronger. But I don't blame Earl Spence. Why are you bragging about a fight that you lost? We all remember when he was bragging about Triple G. Well, I fought Triple G, and I mean, okay, like Earl said, why are you bragging about a fight you lost? Hey, Triple G bodied your ass. Then he tore your eye socket out. Then Earl went on and tore the other one out. Then he had to boil all the way down because he was too stubborn just to let the belt go. I mean, he boiled down damn near 20 pounds. God damn. Yeah, Floyd. Yeah. Floyd is a born boxer or born boxer. Okay. Well, yeah, Floyd was born in boxing because they rather for him to box than go to school. See, Floyd, and you know what? I really believe this. He still can't read correctly. Now, I don't know how true that is, but if you got that type of money, you should hire you a tutor. You should be reading, you know. But he don't think about that shit. Oh, he want to know how can he read them checks, and he can tell $100 bill from $1 million bill. You know, when he won against Pacquiao, he go in the dressing room and say, "You ever seen $1 million check? Ching ching." And what that motherfucker said, 1,000, because he can't read. I be laughing my ass off. I be like, you dumb motherfucker. I say 1,000. They forgot to put another zero down. And you couldn't see that? That's because your ass can't read. You don't know your numbers. Stay in school. That's what I would have said. Stay in school, Floyd. Just like yesterday, I was talking about Tank. Tank is heading down the same road. Only thing about Tank, he don't have a mother and a father that cares about him. He don't have nobody. Of course, you still gonna do the same mistakes. Sure, you still gonna be around the same people. Of course. You don't want to end up like my daughter's, my grandbaby's father. You want to end up with two bullets in the back of your head. That's right. They set him up. They say, "Oh, my boy's sleepy, so he gonna get in the back. You ride in the front." He was gone for two weeks. They couldn't find him. Then they took him all the way over to Indiana, Gary, and dropped him off in the woods. And a man collecting cans found him. Two bullets in the back of the head. So he wasn't sleepy. He shot his ass. Then they burnt the car. Why? We don't know to this day. So when it's parent teachers conference, I go up there with my daughter. When my grandbaby's in something, I'm right there. When my daughter want to go out on her birthday and her sister take her out, whatever, I watch my grandbabies. That's what I do. I got crayons here. I got everything they want here. They like me. They like to watch the Animal Channel. So I watch the rap game with them. They love that. I don't know why, but I watch them with them because they don't have a father. Even though I'm a grandfather, but I can be a father figure. That's what it's all about. You know, we don't want this cycle repeating here in Chicago. We know how it started. They tore down all the projects. They're all the disciples, the vice lords, the gangster disciples. They relocated them all throughout the city. But you can't go in nobody's neighborhood selling your shit and somebody already there. So everybody go reach for their 9mm. and they commenced to getting down. They don't own that. The city of Chicago own that, but they claim that. See, everything is just divided up in Chicago. South side, pretty much gangster society. But west side, all vice lords, unknown, conservatives. So that's what started it all. And it's still going on today. Now, where the project used to be, they got a Starbucks over there. So anywhere you put a Starbucks at, that means you can't afford to live over there. Most of the people that stayed in on project, they can't even walk past there without police asking where you going. And I mean, they grew up there in the projects. They mama had kids that had projects, that had apartments in the projects. It's getting better. And it's gonna get better before it get worse. I guarantee you that. We got a new governor, and we're about to have a new mayor. So, but that's real talk. Yes, sir. KQKC 420 West Van Buren. Okay. Yes, sir. Lauren Nichols. Okay. Yes. I know exactly what I said. That's the west side. Yes, sir. That's the west side of Van Buren. Yes. I know exactly what I said, Lauren. Those are vice lords over there. They sell a lot of what we call heroin over there. They still sell a lot of heroin. Brother, you heard about what happened at the Harvey police station? Well, it depends on what you talk about. The guns that was missing, and all of a sudden they reappeared. If I believe that's what you're talking about. So, or it could be what the Harvey mayor got caught in the prostitution ring, or the FBI raid. Yeah, okay, right, yeah, had something to do with the guns and stuff. Yep. So Harvey always been crooked. That's the suburbs, not too far where I live at. I'm in Riverdale. So I had those two aunts that taught school. Okay, I had two aunts. Okay, my father's a retired school teacher. And actually, Lauren, he taught on the west side of Chicago, right there on Madison and Costner, West Garfield Upper Grade Center. 36 years my father taught school. 36 years. Yes, sir. Okay, okay. Grandfathers are important as fathers. Much wisdom to be passed on, probably more than most fathers. Oh, yes, most definitely. Yes, my grandbabies, they love me. And they getting older too, So okay, Tank weakness is a woman, a hood baby mama. Yes, Tank don't have that guidance. Tank is the type of fighter that he don't realize that he's marked because people look at him and they see money. They see him standing there with Floyd Mayweather. They think he carrying around $1 million. You know, they don't. He don't understand. You know. Now, one thing I will give Floyd credit for. Floyd told him, "Get out of Baltimore. You're going to get in trouble," and that's what he's been doing. He's still hanging around where his mama live at, where her best friend got killed right in front of the house. He has enough money to go to Vegas or go any damn where. But get your ass out of Baltimore because somebody going to kidnap you or hurt you bad. You got enough money for them, but you don't have enough money for security. You don't have ain't nobody gonna look after you? You think they care about you now? No. They might act like they're your friends. The next thing you know, they got your shit and you're dead. Ain't no friends when it comes to money and drugs. It's not. Somebody need to help that young man before it's too late. Ain't no way that young man should not make wait 3 times. No, he need help and guidance. Don't care who he get it from. That's what he need. Tank should bring possibilities to the trenches and move. Yes, he yes, that's what he should do. He need to work on. He has a talent. He's a heavy-handed southpaw. He will knock you out. That's what he have to do. Move. You don't know how your mind would be at ease. I ain't talking about moving around Adrian Broner, because Adrian Broner has his own problems. It'd be worse with him than in Baltimore, probably. People shooting at him. But take your baby's mama and your baby and do the right thing, brother. That's all I'm saying. And Floyd, he too wrapped up in himself. He too much be promoting himself. So the young man don't have nobody to talk to. I wish I could put him and Virgin Hunter in the same room. Virgin Hunter would give him a talk out of this world. I know it. And for people who don't know, that's Keisha Cole's real father, the singer. That's her blood daddy. Remember Keisha Cole, the Keisha Cole show with Effie, everybody? Yes, they did a special on it. So please, somebody help this young man. Because if this young man don't get help soon, his career will go down the drain. Because we know he can beat Tevin Farmer. Come on. If he really wanted to, he could beat Lomachenko. Lomachenko is ready for him right now. But I think I get Floyd. Floyd don't want to put him in a situation where he might blow it because he's not ready mentally. Because that's argumentally the biggest fight in his life. So what he have to do is be ready mentally wise. So right, Judah, Virgin Hunter. Though I said, Virgin Hunter will get him a talking. He straightened out Andre Ward. Now look at Andre Ward. Very respectful young man. Very articulate. He did. Look at Lamont Peterson. Him and his brother was living and sleeping in cars. Barry Hunter said, look here. You my son. You're not going to live like an animal. And you know what? He took them in. He showed them how to box. And they was pretty good boxers. Now they're doing fine. They both got their own place. Lamont Peterson has a little girl. I mean, they both are doing great. And Barry Hunter said, hey, no. I mean, they was in Washington sleeping in cars in the winter. AB cannot help Tank. Robert Easter Jr. got away from both of them. He started his own brand. Because he knows, and his father, they know what can happen, what things can lead to. All the ex fighters that didn't have that guidance end up either losing or end up in jail. But Tank had that talent, and somebody gave up on that young man. Well, we know his mother, father did. Now, yes, we don't know where his father at, and yes, his mama have a disease that she needs to take care of. But can't nobody help you unless you help yourself. That's real talk. Yes. So I'm gonna read this chat, and I'm gonna get out of here. I would love to see Floyd put his training hat on. I don't even have to read no more. I don't have to read no more. I can tell where you're going with that. You know why? Because I said the same thing. Because Floyd, do you know how many people or how many charges or anybody in his stable, if he put his training hat on, show them how to have a tight defense, even show them how to do a shoulder roll correctly. Agent Broner trying to do it, but you can't do a shoulder roll on a southpaw. I mean, come on. You putting your shoulder out here trying to hit a southpaw, and a southpaw just hit your head straight there. Anybody know that? He's still trying to do a shoulder roll again. Pop, 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 pop. You know, but you're right. Floyd can teach these guys a lot. I watched Floyd, well, Pretty Boy Floyd. He had a tight defense from his waist all the way up to his ears. He used his elbows and he would protect himself all the way up there. How he did it, I don't know. But things like that is the reason why these fighters over at Floyd Mayweather don't know how to fight. See, Floyd Mayweather stable are just fighters that saying, "Oh, with Floyd, oh, Floyd Mayweather, the best of the best." They in love with Floyd and they won't sign with Floyd. But kudos to Shakur Stevenson. Him and his parents, they picked the right trainer for him because they knew how Floyd was. They met Floyd at the Olympics. They figured out Floyd don't care about nobody but himself. He's arrogant. You can tell when a person arrogant after 10 minutes of talking to him. TMT is 4-6 just since December. Yes. Now, Badu Jack, he's a good fighter. He's quiet. He's something like Earl Spence, kind of quiet and chilled out, but he had, he done good for himself. He had gotten a couple knockdowns, but he got up and became champion. He lost a couple fights, yes. But I told you, just because you lose a fight don't mean you're a bad fighter. He has a home. He has a new wife. He doing pretty good. So, but hey, that's Floyd Mayweather for you. Don't give a shit about nobody but himself. But one day there's gonna be a book written, a tell-all book about Floyd Joy Mayweather Jr. And you know who's gonna write that book? Take a guess. The one that you least expect gonna write that book. Just take a guess. Leonard Ellaby. They will fall out sooner or later. That's right, perfection. Leonard Ellaby. He's gonna tell all. He's gonna write that book. E.J. Smith gonna chime in too. They're gonna write that book. And they're gonna tell everything we didn't know about Floyd, or we did. You're gonna find out what really happened why he went to jail, why he took a plea deal and went. You don't go to jail unless you're guilty. I ain't sitting in nobody jail if I ain't did shit. I don't care how much money it takes. I'm not sitting there and I'm not pleading guilty to something I never did do. So you gonna find all that out. Watch. Watch. It's just that a publishing company haven't approached him yet, or he haven't made enough money yet, or he haven't been fired yet. He'd be like Amorosa. So when he get fired, okay, y'all want to know the truth? Well, here we go. Let's go. You got a pen? And he'll tell the story. Remember, Leonard Allaby been there ever since Floyd started. So he know all the secrets. I mean, everything. Everything from how he tried to cross our tank team and put his own team in there, led by his nephew. A lot of people didn't know that. So you will see. You will see. So with that, that's all I have for right now. And again, I appreciate everybody chiming in on the chat. You know, I just had to get that in. I know I've been on for 2 hours. Wow. 2 hours. But I had to get that in before I do I call the fight tonight. And if you check my box when it says show more, right in there, I'm gonna put the time of the fight for you, for just for you all. Okay. So well, for anybody that want to know what time the fight come on, you guys and Porter is the headliners. All right. So again, I'm KQKC. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, feel free to do so. And just hit the icon bell. You will get all the notifications of my live stream and my videos. I normally do, well, I did 5 yesterday, but I normally do 3 to 4 a day. 2 live streams and 2 videos. So with that, that's all I have. And again, shout out to the LDBC and shout out to all my subscribers. And I will catch you later. And remember, I'm on Central Time. So peace and love, and I catch you.